Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Pokesue Channel and the Guitar Ladder System. I love the harmonic minor to a 7, sharp 5, sharp 9. By the way, I'm playing this 1949 Gibson L50. This is an incredible guitar. I've owned lots of Gibson L5s, L7s, L10s, L12s. I've had Strombergs, I've had D'Angelicos. This guitar is up there with anything out there. I'm asking $4,900 for it. They did a lot of violin voicing on this guitar. You can hear it in the tone. You can hear it in the reverb. They spent a lot of time. I think maybe the team that did the Lloyd Loar L5s and did a lot of the old mandolins might have worked on this guitar. There's no way I know for sure, but it just, I mean, even just holding this guitar and moving it in my hands and rubbing slightly against the body, it starts to kind of hum and vibrate. This is really a tremendous instrument. This is really a hard guitar for me to let go of, but it sounds just incredible. It's a solid carved top, and it's just really a nice guitar. But I want to talk. I'm working on a Patreon page, and I'm only gonna ask people for $5 a month. Some people are even offering to be kind of retroactive on this. A lot of people have said they've learned a lot from my YouTube channel, and they're willing to just give me $5 a month over a year. So they're gonna PayPal me like whatever, 5 times 12, $60 to stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's the number 7, not spelled out. stevezook7@yahoo.com is my PayPal. But I've really been very giving on my YouTube channel. I haven't made much on it, and a lot of people even told me they've learned a tremendous amount of knowledge just by watching the channel. So the door needs to swing both ways. I'd like to keep doing this. I'd like to expand it. I'm looking for investors for Pokesue Channel and CoffeeChannel.com. And that whole project's going to be big. It's going to make a lot of money, and I want to be really cool and help talented musicians and artists actually grow their careers and actually treat those people well, as opposed to rip them off like a lot of record companies do. So that's available as well. So, but anyway, if you'd like to support, I don't have my Patreon page done quite yet. I'm working on it. I'm getting real close. But if you want to just support me in the same manner, kind of a membership thing, I'm only asking for $5 a month. You can PayPal to stevezook7@yahoo.com. If you are interested in investing in Pokesue Channel and CoffeeChannel.com, you can just email me at pokesue@gmail.com or stevezook7@yahoo. That's the 7 spelled, not spelled out, just stevezook7@yahoo.com. The idea behind CoffeeChannel.com and Pokesue Channel, though, is coffee is a $90 billion a year industry, and the idea behind this project is to create our own content. So we have our own content, not just on Pokesue Channel, but on CoffeeChannel.com. Kind of sitting on top of a $90 billion a year industry, and have our own content, promote great unknown talented musicians, and come up with that content that we can then license and cross-license, and it could really grow. So the total raise for that project is $5 million. I've turned down more people on that project than because I just didn't. I need to feel good about any investors, and this is not just some pitch. It's how I honestly feel. If I don't feel comfortable with an investor, I don't bring him in. And I'm and I don't have to do it, by the way. I can just keep everything as it is. But if you do have any interest in being part of something that could really be big, but also be more important than be big is be authentic. CoffeeChannel.com and PokesueChannel.com combined could be a very authentic, like a TV station that creates content and concerts. It could really be cool. So if you're interested in that, you can email me at pokesue@gmail.com or stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's the number 7, not spelled out. And if you want to support me, just like the Patreon page is going to do, $5 a month. If you want to be a little retroactive on that, you want to send me $60, great. If you want to wait for the Patreon to come out, that's fine too. Anyway, I'm playing this 1949 Gibson. I'm just blown away by this thing. nice the way the harmonic minor goes with the 7 sharp, 5 sharp, 9. You can hear that reverb. So sometimes just doing small, not defining everything. This is a huge point. I think a lot of people don't quite get it yet. The less you analyze and define, the more you can let information and musical knowledge, seep into your subconscious mind and create a musical mind. That's what the guitar ladder system is all about for $199. It's 100 studies, video and chart for each. But we create a musical mind. We create information. It's like downloading a software program into your subconscious mind. All the different studies that I do. If you define everything, then you begin to slow down and actually, somebody once said that, defining and analyzing is the enemy of the flow state. Music and art is different. But learning guitar, and the most important thing to do is to become stronger at guitar improvisation, and chordal improvisation on guitar is what's going to give you the quantum leaps, and that's what the guitar ladder system is all about. It's only $199. It's 100 studies, chart and video for each. I do not send it all at once, but you're going to learn the 10 different systems of improvisation, and you're going to open up your musical ear. It really works. So if you're interested in that, just go to stevezookguitars.com, scroll down the home page. If you order it off my webpage without having to go back and forth with me a bunch of times, I'll put you down for some bonus material. Just put in the comment box SZ1097. If you don't see the comment box, then just email me that code SZ1097 to pokesue@gmail.com. I'll put you down for some bonus material. And I do that bonus material down the road a little bit so we get a foundation so you can absorb it. But anyway, I'm just really loving this guitar. I'm really not nuts about letting it go. It just sounds unbelievable. It sounds better than any L7 I've ever had. It sounds better than any L5 I've had. Kind of reminds me a bit of a really good Super 400, but I feel this even has better mid-range. It's got really great, sweet, warm, articulate definition, but with woody reverb around the notes, and just a great overtone series. And this is just a really tremendous instrument. Really has a sound. Hear that reverb? Anyway, tremendous guitar. But anyway, so that's some things I wanted to mention to you. I should be finishing up my Patreon page pretty soon. It's only going to be $5 a month. Like I said, I put a lot of hard work into my Pokesue channel. A lot of people have told me they've already learned a lot from it. So hey, it needs to be a win-win for everybody, and it's good karma for you to support my Pokesue channel and my Patreon when I get it done. But if you want to just donate $5 a month now, just PayPal it to stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's the number 7, not spelled out. But anyway, guitar improvisation really is the key, folks. But yeah, this guitar has such a... Hear that? This guitar speaks. The natural reverb is just beautiful. This guitar sounds better than a 36 L5 I used to own. It's probably worth about 20 grand right now. I'm not kidding it. This just sounds... They spend a lot of time on... A lot of people don't realize that when companies make arch tops, they either spend a lot of time on violin voicing and tap tuning and fine tuning the guitar to really make it speak like a fine violin, or they don't, And somebody spent a lot of time on this one. I don't know if it was designed maybe to use for an investor meeting or a trade show or whatever, but you can hear that tone is just. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. Any interest in this guitar, hit me up. But like I said, I'm actually hoping this doesn't sell for years. It's an unbelievable guitar. I don't see how it can get any better than this. And it is a solid carved top as well. Just a beautiful instrument. Really, really. It's a lot of arch tops are very weak in the mid bass and the mids, or they don't have that orchestral balance. This guitar has the orchestral balance, man. But it's got such a great reverb, my God. Anyway, I got to get to some other stuff. So if you want to donate, think about the $5 a month on the Patreon. If you really want to take a quantum leap in your guitar playing, just don't overthink it. I mean, it's $199. It's an unbelievable. It's thousands of dollars of value for only $199. Just go to stevezookguitars.com. Scroll down the home page. Buy the Guitar Ladder system. It's going to work for you. You're going to take a quantum leap. You're going to reach a level that you'll never reach without it, and that's not bullshit. It really works, folks. I studied with Joe Pass when I was really young. I studied with Horace Hatchett 3 or 4 times. He taught Howard Roberts. Howard Roberts started the Guitar Institute of Technology in Hollywood, which is, I think, called MIT now. And the people that I've studied with were really some of the best teachers in the world and players. But if you really, love guitar and you really love music, you got to learn to build and seed the subconscious mind. You want to install the Guitar Ladder software into your own subconscious mind through my studies. It really works, folks. This is not bullshit. I spent 40 years developing this, and the emails I get from people that have taken quantum leaps is incredible. But according to the science of neuroplasticity, you don't want to focus on results. You just want to make it fun and make it joyful, and just do the studies and don't focus on results. I know that sounds like a paradox, but the subconscious mind is different. But again, I want to stress the idea that the more you define and analyze and try to figure everything out and keep everything all left brain and try to control everything, the less you're going to learn and the slower you're going to learn. Art is different. It's not like rebuilding a car engine, But the Guitar Ladder system will really work for you. There's no note reading, no advanced theory. You just play the studies, let it soak into your subconscious mind like planting musical seeds. And I highly suggest that you buy the Guitar Ladder system. Just don't fight it. If you kind of feel a hunch to do it, just do it. Go to stevezookguitars.com. Buy the Guitar Ladder system. Put in code SZ1097 in the comment box. I'll put you down for some bonus material. Or if you don't see the comment box, just email me the code SZ1097 to pokezu@gmail.com. Or send it to stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's the number 7, not spelled out. And if you really love guitar and you really love music, and I'm not even kidding, I've had students that it seemed like the growth they had was almost like they were born into a more musical family. This is a big statement, I know, but I'm not kidding. I've seen it. The Guitar Ladder system can wake up talent that you don't even know you have, and that's the truth. All right, folks, take care. Let's all stay positive. Keep the positive faith. Ciao.